In 2013, Brian Yount of Doorway's investigation group called us and invited us to a house in Hartford City, Indiana. He had been asked to investigate some activity that was happening while it was being renovated. Brian said that they investigated already and it was very active, and he wanted us to come and help them gather more evidence from the house. My wife is a clairvoyant medium and goes to investigations not knowing anything about where we are going, and what she saw here was amazing and heartbreaking. We have been back several times, and this will be the first of several videos. This video is the beginning of what would become known as the Monroe House.
This. The paper. They put paper on the windows because the lights, neighbors are complaining that the lights are coming on, and the officer, he just got tired of it and put paper on the windows. That's the first thing Linda asked me.
In my head, I can hear screaming, yelling. And glass breaking. Dishes being thrown. Something being thrown and broken. Kid in the closet.
Definitely muggy up here.
Yeah, it wasn't this warm earlier.
Yeah. Downstairs ain't too bad.
But
I don't like this room.
sorry, I gotta turn the light up a little more.
A man with big hands and a little girl. And for whatever reason, he had his hands over her mouth. I'm so sorry, honey. This wasn't always here.
No, I think he built that.
Did it go through though?
I don't really know.
I'm thinking it did.
A lot of, I can tell you that some drywall in here and made that closet. But
Something against this wall.
I can tell you that the woman that saw the picture said she thought there was hidden closets in this place, but I looked all over. I couldn't find anything that any secrets. I didn't see anything.
Yeah, since it's been drywalled probably so many times over the years, you don't know.
But there is something else to this room besides this. And I don't know if they've taken up the floor or not, but they need to. They need to look under the floor on that side.
What would be under it?
Has to do with the little girl.
Something belongs to her, maybe?
Yeah. You can show it's really bad.
Floor's pretty safe in these.
This didn't always used to be a kitchen either.
The light bulb.
Yeah, that one's blue. But what?
But it was in the bathroom that the
Right.
blue flash.
Right, and that would have been similar to what that is, but it wasn't blue.
I feel confusion, a lot of confusion, people walking in a circle. Being made to walk in a circle. And whoever the parents were here that had this boy and this girl, I told Terry on the way here, I kept getting this feeling that they were ridiculously religious. And they made the kids pay penance by punishment. Lots of punishment, severe, brutal beatings. I can see the little boy, and his nose is bleeding, and he's saying, "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy." And the man's got big hands. And the wife knew what was going on, but she couldn't stop it. And this was like a hiding place, but this was not always a bathroom either. I think there was a closet here at one time. And the little girl hid in the closet while the daddy beat the child up, the boy. That goes up into an attic. Have they been up in the attic?
Josh kind of looked up there, I think, but I don't know if the owner's been up there. That's
He needs to go up there.
the fire that came up to the attic, I guess, from the basement to the attic. I don't know if it's this attic, but there's a door in that other one that I think maybe that's where it went up to.
I knew there was a fire here too. And the little girl's like, "I don't want to look. Don't make me look, Mommy. Mommy! Don't make me look. I'm so sorry." That has to get out of here. Because it's still holding some of the bad energy here. Even though there's no guide on it. And whoever did that needs to know they did do the right thing.
Yeah, I think Eddie actually found it or something. I don't know if he didn't know that they were going to use it and he brought it. I don't know. But
Well, he probably didn't have any idea.
he also told me, which I didn't know until tonight, he does archaeology and he had human remains in here that they found from the ocean. And
Really?
yeah.
In the basement?
Huh?
In the basement?
I don't know where he stored them, but he said they were here.
Because the guy who was here was a pharmacist, is that right?
Mhm. But he said that it was marked, they were medical, but
Yeah.
they had dubbed them medical or whatever and gave him the numbers, and he had them here, he said.
Traced back, but this is just a wild ass thought. But last night on the ghost box, on the ghost radar that I was talking, it said there were secrets here. and I know that. And it said that there was a lot of crying, and I know that because I can hear it. And then chemicals. This pharmacist, was his wife ever found?
There's rumors that he wasn't, but I don't. The whole story behind what happened, I think, is a whole mystery. Like the reason the fire started and how many kids actually died in the fire. I read that there was one, but then some say two. But until I actually, find out from court records or whatever, I'm not gonna be able to know the full truth of it. I just know for sure there was a fire here, and I'm almost positively sure there was at least one child that was found dead in the house.
Yeah, the little girl, because she had.
But the rumor is that the guy was never found. But that I don't know.
I was thinking it was the wife that was never found because he took a 50-gallon drum and practiced with chemicals to find out what would dissolve her the fastest. And that's what he did with her.
That's possible. Until we do more research, we won't know for sure. But if we can find out that she was never found, that would. And there's the attic door. And that's where I think the fire came up. Because I opened that door.
Yeah, I
and
could
you
smell the smoke in here, in this room.
Yeah, when you open that door, you really smell it.
You can smell it.
So, but it only went from the basement straight up, and it didn't affect any other part of the
It
house.
doesn't make any sense.
The
Unless-
chief of police, the fire chief said he'd never ever in his years of firefighting had seen anything like that.
Because the person who did it was stupid. They didn't think it was going to do that. That's it, I get up here. I can't. I've got to go outside a minute.
Balance here. There we go.
Yes, it's the little blue one with the furry stuff on it.
Okay, hold on, guys.
Makes me dizzy in here. Part of it is the musty smell. I think the other part of it is because I see blood. But not in just this room, there was like just places of it. Again, a hiding spot. Oh my God. There are like at least 10 people on this property. Some from a long time ago and some in the last 50 years. And this room is horrible. The energy in this room is just awful. I say pacing. And a woman with a Bible in her hand and praying and praying and praying and praying, but it's not doing any good. And she doesn't know why it's not doing any good. I don't want to know this.
What is it you don't want to know?
They really hurt her, the little girl. The mom and the dad. And she let it happen. Oh my God. They were running from room to room, room to room. And there was nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Get your ass down there and pray. That's what I kept saying. Get your ass down there and pray. And stacks and stacks and stacks of papers, all kinds of papers, newspapers, magazines, papers, books. He was a collector. He was a sociopath. Beatings happened in this room too. Lots of beatings with a belt. And when that wasn't enough, it was whatever he could get his hands on. A hairbrush, blam! A hammer, blam! I don't know how somebody can be that violent.
Something just whacked me in the head. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm getting at. It was like,
Get back here.
you're not going to get away from me.
Hard?
Blam!
No, it's a tap, kind of like this. Like that.
That's exactly where
Right
the
on the
hammer
back of the
hit.
head.
Okay, help me here. Something about this wall. But I'm not sure. It was like a glass thrown against the wall. Blam! Splattered everywhere. This was just nasty, dirty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. And they did horrible sexual things to the kids. Don't touch me. You know I'm right. No, these won't do, Terry.
Okay.
Somebody didn't want to eat something and they were forcing it. A man was holding the girl's mouth open and the mom was forcing it. You will eat this. You will eat this. Okay, I'm back down.
I'll say there's the basement too.
I know.
You want to take a break first?
Now just let me stand here a minute. I feel like rolling out. Let's do the basement. Be done with it. My mother's standing here. I'm gonna send you to the basement. Hello, Mommy. And they were told to keep quiet. They didn't want the neighbors coming over. Be quiet. Be quiet. Pray to yourself. And the mom was just as bad as the dad was. Only she tried to make it look like it was all him. just him, but the kids knew better. That was another secret place.
Someplace they hid from their parents?
Yes. Until they were found in this corner, in this back corner. Because Mama went back up for something, left the kids down here, and told them to pray, pray, pray. And the little boy told the little girl, come on, we'll get up here, she'll never find us. And the little girl and boy did. And she came down. She picked up a board, not a stick, a board, and beat their legs black and blue, the back of their legs. Why do I get there's a body, some kind of a body here?
I did ask him I said, that body's still in there? And he's like, no, no.
This is where they kept it.
He goes, I can show it to you sometime if you want to see it.
You'll have to have them show where it was.
I bet this is where it was. It's really cool in here. And if there was a door that shut, it doesn't look like it,
It
but
would be a good spot because it was a coal chute, so it'd be dry.
yeah. It's wet though in here.
Well, I mean, back in the day, but
I know.
backed right into that.
And there is something hidden in this wall too. And I'm picturing an antique picture,
Like a painted picture or glass.
painted picture.
Oh.
Picture. It was a horrible life. I wish I knew what made them the way they were. Now I'm done.
Done?
Yeah.
Okay.